Greetings, weary travelers. Pull up a seat. Shirahime here with Let's Play Code Realize, Guardian of Rebirth. And, Lupin's plan looks like it's going to be put to the test here. We're at the train station. I think we're about to go through with it. The station is filled with people. Some people are greeting those exiting the train. Others are waiting for the night's last train. Others simply watch the trains. Our plan will be going off very soon. We've all come to Waterloo Station, one of London's many train stations. We are here to see the train that will board. The final train will arrive at this platform and leaves in another 2 hours. And then we are whisked off into a magical journey at Hogwarts. No, I'm sorry. That's all I could think about with trains. I'm sorry. Lupin suggested that we take this time to get a good look at the actual train. In any case, there's so many people here.
オートモービルが普及して飛行船が空を飛んでも蒸気機関車は相変わらず主流の交通手段だからな。
Lupin was right. Even though we are being pursued by the government, as long as we blend in with confidence, no one notices. Van Helsing is standing back a small ways away, so we don't all stand together. Saint Germain is standing by elsewhere. For now, it seems that no one is paying attention to us. Is the locomotive almost here?
そろそろのはずだぜ。楽しみにしてな。きっと驚く。
Lupin looks at his pocket watch as he answers me.
噂をすれば、ほら、来たよ。
My gaze to the other end of the platform and see something black approach out of the darkness and get bigger. Then, it lets out a roaring whistle that hurts my ears as an iron machine lets off steam and comes to a stop. It looks more like a black metal mountain than any kind of vehicle. I'm struck speechless at this powerful presence of the huge machine before us. Impy had told me about it, but I didn't think it would be such an intense experience to see and hear it in person. This is the locomotive?
お、やっぱ驚く？俺も初めて見たときは驚いたもんだよ。科学ってのはこんなものまで動かすのかってさ。
Yes, it's amazing. I'm unable to take my eyes off of the locomotive.
蒸気機関車にはネオスチームエンジンを搭載していないんだよね。昔ながらの手法でそのまま走らせてい
やいやフラン、こいつは例外だぜ。ネオスチームエンジンを補助に使って馬力を飛躍的に増強してる。おかげでこんだけたくさんの客車を運べるお化け列車になったってわけさ。新技術と伝統の融合だな。
It's amazing that something like this can even move. My jaw is agape as I look up at the mass of black iron standing astride the tracks.
さあ、感心してる場合じゃねえぞ。俺たちは観光しに来たわけじゃねえんだ。
You're right. Lupin's words bring me back to reality. A better look at it. That's right, our mission will take place on this train. Lupin walks around the train car as he explains the plan to us again. As he said in the beginning, our plan will take place on a moving train. First of all, there will be regular passengers on board along with us until it reaches a certain station. Van Helsing and Victor will board the last car among those passengers. When our target gets on the train, the rest of the passengers will be removed, but Van Helsing and Victor will hide on board. Once the train passes the point Lupin specified, Van Helsing and Victor will cause a commotion and draw out the target's guards. Once enough of the guards have been lured away to the very last car, we will uncouple it enemy soldiers and all. Is it unkupul or unkupul? I don't know. That way we can separate a good number of the guards from the Twilight leader. While this is going on, Lupin, Impy, and Saint Germain will drive an automobile to the end of the track we will divert it to. The Count will wait there at the end point with the automobile. He will simply wait there until we cut off the train car carrying the leader and bring it to that location. Lupin and Impy will approach the train from above us on a flying machine called an ornithopter? What? Ornithopter? And land on the target's car. Using a device created by Impy, Lupin will cut off the train car from the car ahead, including the locomotive engine. At the same time, the tracks will be switched, pulling the single train car onto a separate track away from the guards. After that, Lupin will shoot some fireworks into the air, signaling Van Helsing and Victor, then send Impy to pick them up. The train car that was cut off will continue rolling to the end of the line, running on one of Impy's inventions. In the back car that was cut off, Victor and Van Helsing will fight the guards and then head to the target's train car. If possible, they will overpower the guards protecting the target and capture him. If that is too difficult, they will wait. Either way, once the separated train car reaches its destination, Saint Germain will join Van Helsing and Victor to defeat the remaining guards and capture the target. Then the target will be placed on the automobile and everyone will drive back to the mansion. If something goes wrong, we are to run to the rendezvous point. Impy can then help out in battle, as he will be flying near the train car while the plan is being carried out. That is an overview of the plan. Damn.
以上、作戦の確認だが、何か質問は？
A couple thousand? We circle around the train as Lupin goes over the mission in detail. He ends his explanation as we reach the first car. At that moment, Lupin leans backward, bumping into the shoulder of a passerby.
おっと、これは失礼を。
The man continues on his way. Okay, he got his own voice. That's a little wondering what's going on here. Lupin watches the man leave with a puzzled expression. What's the matter?
ああ、この俺が通行人の気配に気づかないなんて、ちょっと勘が鈍ったなと思ってよ。
You're fine, Bay. You're fine. Very fine. No.
おいおい、怖いな。不安になるようなこと言うなよ。
多分疲れてるんじゃないかな。あ、そうだ。つい最近不自然なほど元気になる薬を開発したんだけど、飲む？
Are you gonna offer this to everyone?
いらねえよ、そんな怪しげなもん。
Lupin, what should I do?
おう、そういえば言ってなかったな。お前の役割は自分で選びな。
Huh? I get to choose?
バン、フランたちと共に列車に乗り込み、連結機の破壊を担当するか。俺やインピー、サンと一緒に行動して、俺のサポートをしてもらうか。どっちにしろ、連結機の破壊だ。やることは変わらねえがな。
Lupin hands me a small device and a toolbox as he says this.
そいつは連結機の破壊装置だ。取り付けは多少複雑だが、やれるか？
俺が訓練してんだぜ。それくらい楽勝だって。
I studied the device for a while and come to an understanding as to its workings. Why was I not told about this before? Yes, it will be simple. Are you sure you want me to do it?
車両の連結機は走行中はそう簡単に外れねえ。後列の車両全部の重量がかかってくるわけだからな。だがお前なら、もしもの時はお前自身の毒で連結機を溶かすこともできる。 俺たち全員の中でもお前が適任だ。頼むぞ。
Okay, I'll try.
よし、じゃあここからは二手に分かれて行動する。駅を離れるのは俺とインピ3のグループ。
I'll... Board the train. I'm getting on the train.
分かった。よろしく頼むぜ、フラン。バンにもよろしく伝えといてくれ。
危険なのはどこでも一緒か。わかった。全力で彼女を守るよ。
Victor nods and Lupin's group leaves. Van Helsing joins me and Victor on the platform.
私たちと共に列車に乗ることを選んだか。身の安全は保証してやるが、足を引っ張るなよ。
Don't worry, I can defend myself.
口だけでないことを期待する。
I see that little smile, that little hint of a smile. You've been teaching me a lot, haven't
じ
you?
ゃあ早速乗り込むとしようか。やらなければいけないことはたくさんあるんだから。
I follow Victor and Van Helsing. I look up at the massive machine one last time before boarding the train car. It almost feels like I'm being devoured. I shake my head to dispel this awful image and step aboard. We board the last car of the train. Once our plan begins, our objective will be to lure the guards to this car and disconnect it, guards and all. There are already a few passengers on board, and I hear chattering around me. This is what it's like inside. So strange that so many people can travel all together. I feel a little restless.
ああ、その気持ちよくわかるよ。僕も最初に乗った時はそんな感じだったな。
すぐに慣れる。それより気を緩めるなよ。ここから先は命のやり取り。
わかってる。僕らがやるしかないんだよね。
I wonder if it will all go as
き
planned.
っとうまくいく。いや、うまくいくようにしよう。
The whistle blows again. The scenery outside the window begins to move slowly. The train is finally moving. A regular series of vibrations shakes my body. This sensation makes me more nervous. We leave the station and pass through the city, and it suddenly becomes dark outside. The moon shines over a bare field of grass. At first, Van Helsing and Victor go over the plan again and again, but eventually they fall silent. They're probably lost in their thoughts. Will I soon be faced with the answers to some of my mysteries? My poison, and the people who have information about my family. The train eventually comes to a stop. The passengers exit one after another. Finally, our kidnapping mission has begun. Here we go! A while after that, we conceal ourselves behind the seats in the now quiet train car and wait for the train to depart. We had departed with the other passengers. No, we had departed with the other... What? Oh, okay, we left the train. Okay, sorry, I got confused for a second there. We had departed with the other passengers. Once the conductor's inspection of the train finished, we snuck back aboard. I'm sorry, it's like midnight, so bear with me. My eyes are a little We sit still, waiting for the right moment. Then, the train begins moving again.
これでこの列車は走る牢獄となった。
Van Helsing says this quietly as he unpacks the weapons he had been hiding.
けど逃げ場がないのは僕たちも同じだよ、バン。
Victor is holding the detonator given to him by Impy
逃
tightly.
げる必要などない。なぜならこの場における狩人は私だから。
最後までその立場が覆らないことを祈るよ。準備はいいかい？
Yes, I'll stay hidden. If something happens to you two, I'll assess the situation and make an appropriate action. And take appropriate
それでい
action.
い。何もせず終わるのならばそれに越したこともない。
I am so sorry about stumbling over words and things. I really should do this earlier in the day. I'm sorry. Van Helsing looks out the window. There's a windmill on a nearby hill and a landmark Lupin had told us about. When the windmill is out of sight, that's our cue to take action. The blades of the windmill are spinning rapidly. The wind must be very strong. Lupin and Impy are supposed to attack the train from the ornithopter. I hope they'll be alright. None of us can hide our nervousness as the moment approaches. Soon. Very soon. And then...
フラン、今だ。
At Van Helsing's command, the bombs set in the car ahead of us go off one after another. The car shakes violently. The light and heat reach as far as our car, even though none of the bombs were set in here. That was a huge explosion. Won't the train break?
大丈夫。爆発の威力は調節しておいた。それにどちらかというと音や閃光。これで少しは黄昏の数が減ってくれるといいんだけど。
そう簡単にいけばいいがな。黄昏も出来損ないの諜報員ばかりではない。能力の劣っている者たちもいる。
We hear footsteps approaching the door to this car. Victor and Van Helsing stand in the middle of the car with their weapons out, and I hide in the rear behind them. Then, countless soldiers appear. They look just like the ones that attacked me in the poor area of London. These men are indeed Twilight agents.
中には当然抜きんでた実力の者たちも存在する。
The soldiers are completely focused and show no hesitation at all. They immediately draw their swords when they see us. However, Van Helsing fires his guns before they can act, taking down some of the guards near the entrance.
とはいえ、私には遠く及ばない。上には上がいるということをよく覚えておくことだな。
Van Helsing skillfully wields his shotguns and shoots the soldiers trying to enter the car one after another. The guards aren't bleeding, however. It seems Van Helsing is using the rock salt again, which doesn't cause lasting damage. The windows on one side of the car shatter, and guards swing in from the roof trying to flank us. Van Helsing, watch out!
うっとうしい奴らだ。その程度で奇襲のつもりか？
In an instant, Van Helsing's gunfire knocks the soldiers right out the windows, pushing them out the way they came in.
黄昏も随分と質が落ちたな。私が在籍していた頃ならば、この程度のぬるい襲撃はありえない。
He was part of Twilight? Wow.
もしかして本当にバンだけでなんとかなっちゃうんじゃないかな。
私に荷物がなければな。ここからが本番だろう。フラン、お前の出番だ。
The moment he says this, the windows on the other side shatter, and more Twilight troops start piling in.
そんな。
驚く暇があるなら敵を撃て。もたもたしていると殺されるぞ。
Van Helsing continues to fire, taking down soldiers with every shot. Victor glances over to my hiding place, then nods.
ここでできないとは言えないさ。僕だってやってみせる。期待。
Victor throws a glass tube towards a group of soldiers hiding behind the seats. With a dull popping sound, many of the enemy troops fall to the ground.
殺す気はない。けど僕たちにだって引けない理由があるんだ。
その調子だ。こちらを気にする必要はない。持てるすべてを用いて奴らを吹き飛ばす。
The battle gets more and more intense. Van Helsing shoots the soldiers entering from the front of the car, while those in cover fall victim to Victor's glass tubes. Van Helsing himself taught me that it's very difficult to overwhelm an enemy when fighting in small spaces. Even with that in mind, Victor and Van Helsing still seem invincible. Maybe it will really only take the two of them to nullify all of Twilight's soldiers guarding this train. But even as I'm thinking this, the stream of soldiers seems never ending. I start to wonder where they had all been riding. Victor suddenly stops throwing tubes. His face is twisted with disappointment. I look at his hands and see that he has run out of tubes. No! The soldier swings through the window and lands right next to Victor. He's in danger! I don't want to mess this up. We're gonna stay hidden. If I leap out right now, I might get in their way. I need to trust in Victor. Victor quickly twists to the side and throws a different tube he had been hiding. There's no explosion, but the soldier collapses and falls down on the spot. Victor, what was that?
しびれ薬さ。僕の心配はしなくていい。そのままそこに隠れているんだよ。いいね。
Yes. The two of them handle wave after wave of soldiers, but the enemy attacks are getting more and more intense. Where are they all coming from? What's going on? At this rate, Van Helsing and Victor will be overcome, even with their skills. As I think this, Van Helsing looks over at me.
これで十分だ。走るぞ。
Victor and I nod. Our objective is to lure the soldiers here, then disconnect the rear train cars to cut them off from the Twilight leader. There are enough soldiers here in this car. All that's left to do is dash through the crowd of enemies and cut this car off. Oh, that's my job! Victor and I run after Van Helsing. The Twilight soldiers standing in our way are shot down, over and over, by a storm of bullets from Van Helsing's guns. After running through several train cars, we turn back to look at the ones behind us.
フラン、私の後方を見張れ。
わかった。
ここからはお前の出番だ。連結機を壊せ。
I got this.
近づくと。
Leave it to me. I crouched down and started attaching the device I was given to the connector. The device is fairly complicated to install, but with all the training Impy had given me, I'm able to handle it easily. I quickly disengage the safety. It's done. Now... Van Helsing's guns go off nearby. I take out a wrench and screwdriver and quickly secure the device. It's supposed to set off a directed blast that will precisely destroy the connector. It's in place now.
作動させろ。
The connector breaks with a muffled explosion. I'm so glad it worked. The soldiers realize what we've done and rush over, but Van Helsing's guns keep them at bay. The final cars gradually fall behind, with many of the guards still on it.
やった。まずは成功だね。
喜んでいる暇はないぞ。そろそろ視線への分岐点だ。
そうか。うん。気を引き締めるよ。大丈夫。
But there shouldn't be any more enemies, right? Then... As I say this, several troops appear from the back door, where we had just cut off the train.
なんでこんなところからまた。
キリがない。大方私たちが油断していると踏んで後方奇襲を企んだのだろう。
Van Helsing takes several shots without missing a beat, backing away while keeping the enemies from advancing.
おかしい。まだ随分兵士が残ってる。それに車両切り離しの合図も来てない。ルパ
この様子から察するにうまくいっていないことだけは確かだろうな。まったく何をしているんだあいつらは。
Oh, what happened?
よく聞け。私とフランはこいつらを片付けていく。お前は2両先の車両の屋根に登れ。お前に気づいたインピーがひとまず安全な場所へと連れて行くだろう。
What about you and Victor? A tube thrown by Victor explodes against a soldier trying to climb in through a window.
ストックは少ないけどまだ戦える。僕たちなら心配いらないさ。
行け、全力でかけろ。
Van Helsing's words give me the extra push, and I start to run. I run through the car where Victor and Van Helsing are fighting, and into the next. At a glance, there doesn't appear to be any enemies in here. If I can climb up to the roof of the next car, Impy should see me. I take a breath and tell myself it'll be alright, when I suddenly hear footsteps approaching from the car ahead. A Twilight soldier enters the car. Maybe there are still a great many soldiers on board, like those we had encountered earlier. I spin to the side and barely avoid a quick swing of his blade. In the next instant, the man has the tip of his sword at my throat.
無駄な抵抗はするな。
そりゃこっちのセリフだ、バーカ。
何？
Before the soldier can turn around, Lupin sticks some sort of needle into the man's neck. Damn! Hi, Bay! With that, the soldier slowly collapses.
さすがはフランのしびれ薬、よく効くぜ。
Lupin!
よ、どうやらそっちも足止め食らってるみてえだな。
Lupin, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be breaking the connector closer to the head of the train?
ああ、ちとまずいことになってな。さすがの俺もこの悪天候までは予想できなかった。
Weather?
外は暴風だ。オーニソプターが思うように列車に近づけねえ。インピーが踏ん張ってようやくこの車両に降りたってわけだ。
Van Helsing told me to join Impy.
いい判断だが無理な相談だ。インピーは列車の速度についてくるだけで精一杯の状況だからな。
Then what should I...
プランを変更するだけのことだ。俺を信じてついてきな。それが一番安全だからな。
I trust you. Alright. He looks me in the eyes and smiles fearlessly.
さて、作戦続行だ。第2ラウンドと行こうぜ。計画は狂ったが、連結機を外さねえわけにはいかねえ。このまま車両内を進んで、長のいる車両の手前で屋根に登る。足音を立てずに移動できるか？
Of course I can. I made sure I learned how.
いい返事だ。
Let's go, Lupin. I set off running, but Lupin grabs my arm.
待て、後部座席に誰かいる。おい、そこにいるのは誰だ？
Lupin shouts toward the last row of seats, and a figure rises from behind them.
ほう、私の気配に気づくとは。なるほど。どうやら話に聞いたよりずっと目ざといようだ。
Should we leave this for next time? I think we should. So, thank you guys for joining me for another episode of Let's Play Code Realize, Guardian of Rebirth. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!